Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, we have flirt, we have express your love, and we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right, we have Four of Wands. I like that. Page of Cups. So we have Four of Wands and Page of Cups. Four of Wands is working together with someone, feeling happy, having that connection, new feelings. I feel like this is kind of like a singles reading, or it could just be a current relationship that, it's getting back to that fun, right? Maybe sometimes life becomes very, it's just like the daily grind, right? Eat, sleep, work, just trying to get through the days. And it might be about getting that spark back. But I feel that for some of you, it's like a new relationship that you're starting, especially with this Page of Cups. But I feel like keeping an open mind, because sometimes if we keep doing the same relationship patterns and we keep picking the same type of people and we keep ending up in the same place, it's like maybe it's time to change that up, because you don't want to keep repeating that pattern, and to change things up and to have fun, right? To flirt and to just have that, that banter back and forth, and that excitement and that silliness and those butterflies, and showing that other person that they're important to you if you're in a long-term relationship. It's just things as simple as just holding someone's hand as you're walking, right? Because I see a lot of couples where one person will walk in front of the other one. Of course, I'm not really sure if they're couples or not, but it's like, it's so nice to see those couples that are holding hands together. They're holding hands together at the restaurant, reaching out and holding someone's hand as you're sitting on the couch or you're in the car, like just showing that person. And you'd be surprised how that can really change things, right? And bring that connection in with that person. We have the Moon cards. So that could be Aquarius. Maybe you're not even seeing that those things of, no, that's not Aquarius, that's Pisces, sorry. But I was thinking Aquarius, so if Aquarius resonates with you, then that's why I said it. But that's Pisces, sorry. Not enough coffee this morning. But I feel like maybe you're not even seeing that you're not expressing your love to that person. Like you're not, sometimes we kind of, with me, I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, and I've had many people tell me that they can almost feel, they don't have to ask me how I'm feeling, like they can see by my body language, and maybe that's something that you don't see with your own body language, that, are you kind of having that body language where you're opening that door to that person to hold your hand or to show you, that they care, or, are you doing that for that person? Sometimes we have to look at our own actions and what we're doing and what we're not doing, or what is that energy that we're putting out. And sometimes if you're not used to doing that it feels uncomfortable. But it's like, if you want your relationship to go to a higher level and have that stronger connection, and if you want that person to do that to you, I feel like you have to be able to do that with that other person, right? That you have to, it could just be something as simple as reaching out a hand to see how that person responds to that, right? And if they respond negatively, maybe saying, okay, like, what's going on? Because obviously that person is feeling hurt by something, or something's bothering that person, right? And maybe that opens that door to that conversation to work on things. Feeling happy, just enjoying the relationship and feeling light and having fun together and enjoying and celebrating things. Like I said before, like making the choices that are best for you, and that, maybe if you want more from the relationship, what are those things that you can do to show that person? Also, keeping an open mind is if you're, getting out there dating, that choosing someone that was different from before, because, maybe you're not even seeing the potential with dating someone who is out of the norm, and that they can give a whole new perspective to relationships, right? Because maybe before you kept having those same relationship patterns that were ending badly, but now it's time to change that up, and that can be very rewarding, right? Trying different things. Or it's like if you start dating someone that you don't put a lot of expectations on it, that you just flirt, you have fun, you enjoy the time, that you don't say, okay, this is going to be my future wife, my future husband, we're going to get married. Sometimes when people put all that pressure onto the relationship, that this has to be the person, right? That kind of hinders the relationship. But to just say, okay, I'm just going to go out, I'm going to have a nice time, I'm going to, instead of me sitting on the couch by myself, I'm going to go out and I'm going to have a good time, and I'm just going to enjoy the evening, and then just whatever happens from there, right? And not letting what other people have to say affect you. That if, sometimes if you want to go out with somebody different, people might start questioning it. Well, why do you want, it's like, it doesn't really matter what you have to say. This is something that I want to do, and not to let what those people have to say bother you, because it's your choice, it's your decision. And if they don't understand that, then maybe that's a relationship that you have to look at. But, not to let what other people think or say bother you. If you want to, change things up, that's okay, right? And then we have the world, which is success and victory and having it all and feeling confident and, seeing things, listening to that inner voice, seeing things differently. And I just feel like that's a good thing. That if things weren't working before, to try working on things in a different way, in a different perspective, seeing things differently. All right, so let's get... Or sometimes we have all these boxes that we want this person to check off. Well, some people are lucky enough where they have that person that checks off all of those boxes, but sometimes, we have to compromise, and that, are we not opening up the opportunity to meet a potential, partner, because we have all of these expectations and these boxes that this person has to check, right? Could be Leo, could be Leo, feeling strong, feeling confident, feeling confident in yourself to flirt, confident in yourself to express your love to your partner, to show that person, to hold the hands, to, let down those walls, right? Not focusing on past things, like I was saying, is that if past relationships weren't working out, to turn that around and to try, keeping an open mind and dating people who are different from that, those people who always let you down, those relationships that didn't work out before. Being patient, taking your time with a relationship, not kind of forcing anything, making sure that you're feeling confident as the relationship evolves and grows, that you're confident and you're feeling good in that, right? That you're not feeling rushed, not feeling pushed. Sometimes we get in relationships with people that, all of a sudden, like they want to stay over all the time, or they want to move in, and sometimes we feel like, okay, we have to say yes because we don't want to lose them, but is that really why you should say yes? And then that makes you feel uncomfortable, and then that creates a whole new problem. So I feel like it's being patient and taking your time with the relationship and just kind of letting things happen. And because then you're feeling more confident within yourself, because you're like, okay, I feel confident moving to the next level. I feel confident moving to the next step, and not feeling pressured into doing anything, right? Not letting that heartbreak, because sometimes, when we get in a new relationship or we're in relationships, we kind of want to bring up the old stuff, and things will trigger us. But just make sure, okay, with that Seven of Wands, where see how these wands are coming at him, so it's like he's standing up above and he's pushing that back. So I feel like it's almost like pushing this Three of Swords back and saying, yeah, that happened in the past, but I'm not going to let that enter this new relationship, or if it's working on this relationship, I'm not going to let that enter back into the relationship, because things are going good, right? Things are going good, and I want to keep things going good. Then we have the World card again, right? So that's definitely positive energy and confidence and, moving ahead forward. And to make sure that you're true with your feelings, right? That you don't say that you're fine and you're not fine. That if there's something that is bothering you, that if there is something that is affecting you, that you make sure that you have that conversation, that you tell that person, that you're able to talk it. Obviously, if you're starting a brand new relationship, you don't, if it is something that's really bothering you, to make sure that you talk about it, right? But I'm not saying bringing up all past heartaches and relationships and all that kind of thing. That's kind of, as I said, just kind of taking it slow and see where it goes. But if it's moving along, to make sure that if there is something that you're feeling insecure or is bothering you, that you have those conversations, because you want that person that you'll be able to talk to. That if you have concerns, that you can talk to that person, that they make you feel good about that communication. All right, star. I love it. The star card, that hope, and that this is Aquarius. See, I knew there was Aquarius for some reason. That's funny. I felt Aquarius. That hope and that positivity, and if it doesn't work out, a new relationship doesn't work out, but you've learned from it, and if you've had to walk away from something that normally before that you would have accepted, but that you're coming into your own and you're being stronger and you're choosing the relationships that are better for you, and you're working on making those better decisions, that if you're feeling deception or not right about the relationship, that you're able to move on from it, and you're not going to accept less than behavior, and you're not going to make excuses for bad behavior, so that you can find that relationship where you can have that that connection, where you can have this magical star energy in that relationship, that you can build and grow together and have this Four of Wands energy and that partnership where you work together. And it's all about learning to choose the best for yourself, and sometimes that can be scary, but like I said, the first step could be changing it up and being with people that are, different from before, because that wasn't working out before, because you're changing and you're evolving and you want better for you, right? And you're making those decisions, and that you want that best relationship that you can for you. You're looking out for yourself. All right, so let's get an animal oracle card. And this could be a friendship too, right? It doesn't have to be a partnership. It could be a friendship. Choosing those better friendships where it's a true friendship, right? Instead of like a one-sided friendship. All right, I'm kind of feeling like this one. Peacock, let it shine, right? Let your beauty and your personality shine. And to surround yourself with that person that loves to see you shine, and that appreciates that you are shining and you are, who you are, and they accept you for exactly the way that you are. And so that you feel comfortable around that person, where you can spread your feathers and you can shine and you can show all of those different sides of yourself. Even if it's within a current relationship, that you feel like you can shine now, that you can flirt, that you can express your love to that person, that you can reach out for that hand, and that person's going to appreciate that, and they're going to want to grab your hand, and you're going to hold that hand, and it's such that good feeling, and that really helps you to shine on the outside and on the inside. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.